Welcome back guys to another video. My name is Siddharth Nair and you're watching That Car Guy. If you're bored and have driven almost everything from hot hatches, super sedans and even sports cars and nothing really quite excites you, well, the car which we have here today is genuinely going to excite you. We have with us the 2025 Toyota Hilux. A huge thank you and shout out to Kairali Toyota of Kochi for providing me this vehicle for today's video. If you are on the lookout for a new Toyota vehicle, do give these guys a call. They are one of the best Toyota dealerships in Kerala. I'm going to link their number in the video and in the description box below, so do give these guys a call. And now coming to the Hilux, what a monster of a beast of a car, man. This is really huge at almost 5.3 meters long and 1.8 meters wide. This is not at all a small car. Just look at the sheer road presence. Like, you see this coming up in your rearview mirror, you just instantly move because you don't want to mess with this. It is big, it is imposing, it is beautiful. Now, the Hilux starts at around 30.4 lakhs and goes all the way till 38 lakhs. Those are the ex-showroom prices. And it comes in two models, the standard and the high. And the high can be had in a manual transmission and an automatic. We have the top end high in the automatic transmission. This comes with a 6-speed torque converter mated to an engine 2.8 liter turbo diesel making around 200 bhp. So those are the specs out of the way, but the specs are not what matters in this car. This car is it's just a beast. It oozes in road presence, and that is why you buy this mainly. So let's just go over through the aesthetics of the Hilux. You have a lot of chrome elements in the front. You have LED headlights with daytime running lights. You have a small fog light unit over here in an L-shaped design. And just check out the ground clearance and the approach angle on this. You are not scraping this car's underbelly anytime soon. You can take this almost pretty much anywhere. And coming to the sides, we have these beautiful 18-inch alloy wheels finished in gunmetal grey. The tires on offer are 265/60 R18s. And the design overall is similar to the full option Fortuners, but I really genuinely like this design. You get the Hilux badge over here. You get chrome for the ORVMs and the grab handles. You do get request sensors, so keyless entry and go. Footsteps are here on this car. And coming to the back, the bed. Now this is a large pickup truck, so there is a lot of space inside the bed. And this is how you open it. There are dampers over here to ease the opening, and check out the space on offer. And now this car has this bed lining over here in plastic, which is an optional extra. And the bumpers are huge. This portion over here is chrome, this is plastic. You can actually step on this, like, you can stand like that. But the thing I really want to do is open this up, and I want to jump onto this. Yep. Now that oh, that is why you buy a pickup truck. Although this is illegal, you can't like be driven around like this, but this is an experience. Oh my god. Now, this is a lifestyle vehicle by all means. This is not practical, but you should get it if you can, because this is such fun. The tailgate is extremely heavy. And now underneath the Hilux, you get a full-size spare wheel, but it's not an alloy wheel, it's a steel rim. You get leaf suspension on the back. Check out that differential. And there's this chain over here. That's for the mechanism to release the spare wheel. You get a big exhaust pipe, like that is really, really huge. And just check out the ground clearance on offer. I could scoot all the way to the front from here. That is how high off the ground the Hilux is. And this car has that character. Like when you drive this, people look at you. It is just, you instantly feel like you just went to the gym. Although I didn't. So it gives you that manly masculine sex appeal, if I might say. And now this is the heart of the Hilux, the 2.8 litre turbocharged diesel engine making around 201 bhp. It is the same unit as you find in the Fortuner. You do get a hood prop, but this hood is extremely heavy. So if this had gas struts, that would have been so good. But that is what it is, that is what you get. And the Hilux has a lot of customizability options, like you could get fender flares, roll cages in the back, like proper, off-road accessories. A lift kit is also on offer. You can get better all-terrain tires. So you can easily spend around 4, 5, 6 lakhs on a Hilux on modifications. So yeah, this is like a blank canvas and you have to customize it and get it personalized to your taste. Now let's quickly go for a drive in the Hilux and I'm going to tell you what it is like to manage this on the road. And like I said, the power is there. So yeah, we are doing triple digit speeds, illegal triple digit speeds quite easily. Like there is no effort needed. The engine does rev up and you do hear the 4-cylinder turbo diesel a lot. And you do hear it, but it is not an unrefined clattery engine. There is that diesel clatter, but I kind of like it. I like that diesel burble or diesel grunt. So if you enjoy that, close to 3000 RPM, we are doing stupid speeds in such a big car like this. This is crazy. The way this car goes is crazy, because not because of the speed, because just the way it picks up and goes, like it is effortless. You won't expect a car like this to go like this purely because of the weight and size, but the Hilux surprises you in that front. And now talking about mileage, well, with a 2.8 litre turbocharged engine with an automatic, realistically you're looking somewhere between 9 and 11 kilometers per litre. Yes, that is not what Toyota claims, but that is what you are going to get out in the real world. And mileage and driving dynamics is not why you buy a Hilux. This is a lifestyle choice. You want to be seen in a pickup truck. You want to be seen like a person who's outdoorsy and adventurous and fun. And that is why you buy the Hilux. It's a persona. It adds to your character. Owning a Hilux is basically that. People look at you like you go rock climbing on the weekends or surfing or dune bashing. That is what people instantly think, like you are an off-roader. So that persona is why you want to get one of these. And is it easy to live with? For a younger gentleman or a younger lady, yes, you could easily live with this because the ride won't affect you that much. But if you are over a certain age, if you have back problems, well, I'm sorry to say, don't buy the Hilux, because instantly you're going to post it back on OLX within a month or two. The car is very capable. Like, this will haul close to a ton easily without breaking a sweat. Although this is, has a limit of half a ton. That is purely for government regulations. This car can easily carry a ton and a half maybe. So it is capable, and the 4x4 options you have, 4 low, 4 high, you have differential locks. It is more capable than a Fortuner, for sure. But is it more comfortable than a Fortuner? Sadly, no. This has that shortcomings of the leaf suspension and the load area in the back. It is just empty all the time. So there is that throw around feature of the Hilux. But if you can't tolerate all of that, this is a very robust, tough as nails machine. It'll go anywhere you want. It is just indestructible. You have seen that old video on Top Gear of Jeremy Clarkson trying to kill a Hilux and it just refuses to die. This car has that DNA and it feels like that. Like, it feels that it can go through fire and come out unscathed. And this body style and this car is quite nostalgic to me personally, because back when I was 14 years old, I learned to drive in something very similar to this. Our family had a 207 Di, a Tata 207 Di. That is a four-door pickup crew cab designed car. It was our work car. Like, we had a construction company, and those cars were meant to haul workers and carry loads. So I used to sneak out with my driver uncle, and he taught me how to drive on that. And that was bare bones. It did not have power steering. It did not have AC. Like, the steering was so hard on that. Like, you really needed muscles to drive that. And that is the car I learned to drive on. And quite poetically, that was also red. So yeah, it just brings back so many good memories of me learning to drive. And now we're sitting inside the Hilux, and let me tell you, boys and girls, this is one impressive driving position. Like, check that out. That makes you feel like you're on top of the world. And let's talk about the interiors. It is all black, a very nice clean design. Let's get into the details by starting off with the key itself. This is the key to the Hilux. You have the Hilux script over there, this fake carbon fiber finish for the backing, 2 buttons, lock and unlock. But this is a smart key, so you can keep it anywhere in the car. There is a push start stop button, foot on the brake. And now let's talk about this steering wheel. This is the first touch point when you enter the Hilux, although the first touch point are these grab handles over here, which is pretty chunky. That is a big plus. You do really need them when you get in and get out of this car. Like, that is essential. But when you start driving, this is your first touch point, and this is a big steering wheel. It's not small, but it's not too thick. It is very nice to grip onto. This is leather stitched, like you can see the stitching over here. But what I have noticed is that it doesn't feel like leather. It feels almost like plastic. Like, the leather is not supple at all. And the steering wheel has a 3-spoke design with controls over here and here. Now, these controls are purely for the entertainment system, and these controls over here are for the middle display. And the really cool thing is that there are a lot of menus inside this, which I really like. Like, this is your AdBlue level, and this one is a digital speedometer, and this is cool. This will show you the angle of your wheels, like the front wheels. Like, if I steer it like this, you can see the wheels have been turned. Like, yeah. So it shows you the angle of the front steering wheel. That is pretty good when you're off-roading, I guess. Like, the needles have a backlighting of white and that grey background. It just looks good. All of the fonts are really nice, and the screen in the middle is really high quality. Like, you can get your music, messages, settings. So it is a full color screen, which is really good. And over here we have the music system, which is a touchscreen with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and it has a lot of connectivity like SmartLink and stuff. And the audio, this is not a JBL audio system like you find in the Fortuner. It's just a basic unit, but it doesn't feel the most intuitive to use. Like, it's basic. It is really basic, but yeah, you can get navigation on this if you have Android Auto. So that is sorted, but don't expect much from this head unit. And over here we have a dual zone AC system, where all of the knobs feel robust. They have a nice tactile feeling to them. All of the switches are nice and damp. Over here you have another set of controls for your hill descent control, traction control. You have a USB-A and 2 12-volt power sockets, so no USB-C. And you have your 4x4 selector over here. I'm not going to switch it because the car is in park right now. So yeah, that is how you select from H4, H2, L4, basically high range and low range. Those are your 4x4 switches. In this car, the automatic, this is what the gear lever looks like. It is a traditional gated automatic. Like, there are physical gates where you have to go left, right, left, right. It is like a military march, but it is very old school, and this works. This never breaks. So kudos to Toyota for putting this there. You have your mode selectors from Eco, Power. Over here you have another cubby space over here. And there is also a reversing camera over here with fixed guidelines. Sadly, on such a big car there are no adaptive guidelines, and the camera quality is just decent. And here you have a huge storage area with another 12-volt power socket. No, it is not. It is a house style socket. It is not a 12-volt power socket. What does it say here? It says 100 volt. Nice. So if you want to, charge your laptop, that is possible. Over here you have a glove box on the top and another one on the bottom. So storage is plenty. And the door cards all have a very simple, clean design. Nothing too much to write about. You do get chrome door pullers, which I really like. You have leather here where your arm normally rests. That is also pretty cool. Your power window controls, auto folding ORVMs, your tweeters, and the top of the dashboard, although it feels hard, it has that leather texture and a stitching. I don't know if this is fake stitching. No, this is real stitching, but this is plastic. Like, this is not leather. It is made to look like leather, but that looks good. But don't be fooled. All of this is hard material. Hard, I'm not going to say cheap. It's hard. Like, it feels robust. Like, this interior feels like it will last 30 or 40 years. And I forgot to mention that the front driver seats are power operated. You get 4-way adjustability. And you get a cup holder over here, which I believe, yeah, this is how you operate it. So if you have cool drinks over here, you could adjust the AC vent to keep it chilled. And now let's go into the back. Let's quickly get in. There are grab handles over here. 1 foot over here. Hold it. Yeah. It is actually a climb, and this car is not even lifted. So it is going to require some effort of hauling yourself into this car. Getting in, getting out is going to be an event. But once you're back here, like I said, this is not at all a small space. I was expecting this to be really cramped. But the space on offer is pretty decent. Although what I can instantly feel is the back, this back portion over here is really upright. I'm sitting like in a very attention position. So there is no reclinability, and it is set up kind of weird, but it is not uncomfortable. It is giving good support to my back. And the space on offer, this is set to my driving position, and that is actually cool. There is space, and there is space to tuck your feet underneath. You get AC vents. You don't get an individual climate. You don't need it actually because it is so near. So you get AC vents over here, which are pretty cool. Glass area again is really, really huge. Like, the glass is really big. You get a divider over here and the glass in the back so that you can see what you're carrying. You can see the bed, which is pretty nice. You also get a armrest with cup holders, so you could enjoy your drinks. 3 headrests, proper headrests. So it is meant for 3 people. And that was it. That was my review with the Toyota Hilux. What did you think? Please let me know by writing down in the comment sections below. Like this video, share this video with your friends and family. And if you're new here, do consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. We'll catch you pretty soon with another video. Till then, have fun, drive safe, God bless. Bye.